This is the lovely Kat Chansey, who is here. Superstar in the kitchen you've seen for many years on HSN. Kat, everybody was kind of gathered around you backstage when you were doing the demos for all of our crew and team members.
Right.
Tell us what this is.
What's so wonderful about this is it's steam frying, basically.
Steam frying.
So, right, so what you do is you put your food in there and you can put just every single thing in it all at one time. So you're cooking your entire meal in one pot. And that's so great because you're going to save time at the beginning by putting everything in one pot. And nobody wants to clean up afterwards, right? Mess, so then you get to save time there too. At my house, I cook and my husband cleans, or sometimes we can nudge the kids into helping us out. But it's really nice that it's just so simple that you don't have anybody fighting over that part.
So we're gonna send you the skillet, the dome lid, and the steam rack, everything that you need. This is good for any stove top, even induction.
It's true.
Oven safe up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, PFOA and PTFE free, so non-stick and good for you in terms of all those buzzwords. Look what you've done here.
I know, so what I have is I have the cauliflower on the top. Right, so I'm steaming the healthy veggies. And you can put whatever veggies you like. We did cauliflower. And then we have a whole chicken on the bottom.
Look at that.
And I don't know if you can tell, but it is literally falling apart.
It really is.
Literally, everything is coming off.
And it looks so moist,
not dry. It's so moist, it's so delicious, and it's perfect. And it's done in about a half hour. So you put it in, and you just put it in there for, you do it for 10 minutes, and then you can do it for, you put in a little bit of water. The recipe comes in one of the cards and in the book that comes with it. And look at how juicy and tender this is. It is literally just falling off of the bone. Like, I don't even, it's so crazy.
I mean, you can see it through the screen. So many of us, we want easy meal time, easy dinner time. We're gonna show you over the course of the next 9 minutes that you can steam and roast and grill and bake and fry, all basically with water.
Right, you just put water in there. You do not have to use all of the oils. I didn't cut that one all the way through. You do not have to use all of the oils that you normally would have to do in any other pot. A lot of the beautiful cookware that they have out there it's perfect and it's beautiful, but it doesn't have the good cleanup, and you have to use a lot of oil, and a lot of them you have to season ahead of time, and that isn't any fun either, because you want to just be able to get right into it and go on to your next meal, go on to your desserts. Speaking of, I actually have a beautiful dessert over here as well. I was
wondering when you'd show
Let me show you one of the one pot things that we do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take pasta. It's a pound of pasta. And then you have 6 cups of pasta sauce. And you're gonna pour that right in there. And what's nice is this pan is actually safe up to 850 degrees on your cooktop.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Now, normally you're not going to be cooking with something it is that hot. But in this instance, it can handle it, and that's what's so nice. What we're going to do as well, I'm gonna give this just a little bit of a stir. Pasta, 1 pound of pasta, and we have 6 cups of sauce. I'm just gonna come back to it every once in a while and just double check on it. But I'm also going to cook these right on top. They're garlic knots, so it's amazing, right? Because it's bread, and you wouldn't think anything would do that, right? And I can't wait for you to see what it does. And I'll just check on that in a few minutes.
Isn't that fantastic?
Get that started.
Whether it's you alone at home or a family of 2 or 4, and you just want literally a one-pot solution using the power of water. We're steaming, we're cooking cleaner, healthier, because the new year, as we always do, we say we're gonna be better.
We say we're going to
behave.
We say we're going to behave. But we don't always. But what do you do when you come home and it's super, super late and you forgot to take something out of the freezer, right? So you forgot to take it out. So we have some frozen pork chops here. We're gonna put them in. I don't have any oil in there. I'm just gonna put in the pork chops. There's 4 of us, so let's put those in there. We're gonna add just a little bit of water, because we need water in order for it to steam up, right? So we're gonna put some water in there. Then we're going to steam these, and you are gonna be amazed at how great it is. And then let's put some frozen vegetables on top. We're going to cook it all in one. We're gonna just do it one time.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yes, and the lid has a hole on it right here, a little right here, so you have steam come out, or you can have the steam stay in. Whichever you prefer, and it depends on what you're cooking.
Which is brilliant, more options,
and it's all gonna be, it's all gonna be in your recipe guide that comes with it, and then there's a bunch of recipes also. There's the recipe guide, and then the recipe cards, which are over there.
We give you a kickstart, so you get some great ideas, inspiration right out of the box.
And let me show you this. So we started this just a couple hours ago. This is one of the recipe cards. Look at this. These are just so tender. I can squeeze them right open.
Boy.
Look at these are falling apart as I pick them up. And I didn't have to do anything to it. Look at this. It's going to pull right
Oh, yes, please.
Look, see how tender that is?
Oh, wow.
It's just, it's absolutely perfect. I'll get you a fork so you can taste that. But this is one of the recipes that comes with it, which is so amazing, right? Because it's just, you don't have to worry about it. We just put it in there and we just, you know, and you can use any heat source, which is amazing.
Right. I mean, induction,
absolutely
even
amazing.
That, you know, there's no restrictions with it.
Exactly. Let me get this out of your way. We're gonna check in on this just really quick.
Melts
I just want to make sure that this is good here,
that
right?
Is gorgeous.
Yeah.
What a great
isn't that
idea,
great?
though.
Right, and then you can do anything in here. You can cook your whole roast, right? Your whole dinner is there. It's like, how amazing is that? It's perfect.
And in terms of, I mean, you know, versatility.
Right.
If you're in a smaller kitchen and you don't want all these different pots and pans, right?
It's true, because with something like this, you're going to sear it. If you're going to put it in some other cookers, you're going to have to sear it in one, and then you have to, that's one dirty dish, and then you have to take it out and you got to put it in something else, and then you have to put the vegetables sometimes later.
Right.
This you can do all at one time, and that's what saves you so much time.
It makes sense.
And right now, it's all about that, right? We have to save as much time as we can. This is one of the recipes that comes with it as well. So this is just hash browns, and we sear it up and we put it all in one. I'm going to add a little bit of egg to it. I don't have to worry about this egg sticking to us. We're kind of going to make a breakfast pizza. And just put it all in there, get this turned up a little bit. We're gonna add some cheese to it, and we're gonna have a nice breakfast for our family. We don't have to worry about anything because we are putting our own ingredients in here. And I mean, I know you go through the fast places, you can't help it, you know, I've done it too.
Sure.
But this only takes a few minutes. It's about 10 minutes at home, and it takes you actually less time to do that than it would take you to run through a drive-through, and you're giving your family something healthy.
And Kat, to your point, you know, all the New Year's resolutions that we all want to do, the reason why a lot of us don't stick to it is because we don't have the right tools, right?
Right, you have to have the right tools.
You've got the right tools. You can even choose which color. We have copper, which we've been using a lot on the demonstration, but we also have this beautiful red. And we have a classic stainless available, I believe, in limited supply.
Yes, we have that one as well. Right, I did the chicken in that one.
The red is the best seller right now. Will be the first to sell out. The only presentation of the day. 5 flexible payments of less than $16 and free shipping. We know that you might want to try it and cook with it and experience it. And we'd love for you to do that. So when you get it home, you've got 30 days. Give it a go for 30 days. If you don't fall head over heels in love, send it back and get a full refund of the purchase price.
Right, and look at this egg just sliding around.
It is.
Right? It's potato, which is very sticky.
Sure.
And then I just put some egg in there and just look
You're
at that.
You're just showing off now. Look at that.
I'm showing off. I'm going to let it cook for another second, though, because I want to make sure that it gets right. But I'm going to show you something else that I did.
Okay.
I baked a cake in it. Oh, I know.
Oh, this is the one you were talking about.
This is what I was talking about. And you know what? I recently made a cake that was really great. Right. But it took a lot of time for me to do it.
Sure.
It took a lot of time. It took about an hour and a half for it to cook, which, you know, isn't always, I don't always have that, right?
Right.
I know. So this I just put in a springform pan. I put on top of here, and then I have the cherries underneath.
Have you seen this?
And I'm gonna use Debbie's cake cutter because she was just on with this, right?
Oh yay!
So, but look, I can't wait for you to see how springy this is. Look at how soft and beautiful this cake is.
Isn't
Almost
that
is just going to fall apart. It is falling apart.
It is falling.
It is going to fall apart. But it is so delicious and so yummy. Let me put some of this cherry over top of it. I'm going to show you how springy it is. And I mean, I literally just made one of these just a couple weeks ago, and it was so crazy because it took me so long to do it. And I thought, darn it, I should have used my turbo cooker. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that, but wait till you taste that. This is just the most springy cake. I'm gonna take the knife and just put it on here and just watch. Just goes, do you see that? Just springs right up. It is just amazing. And the recipe comes with it.
Okay, so you get those inspiration cards.
Right, it sure does.
Gorgeous. We're wrapping this up. They're telling me last call on red and also in the copper as well. So red, then copper, then stainless. Kat, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What a fabulous new item.
Thank you very much. Look at my vegetables are done.
You see? And they were frozen as well, by the way, underneath.
I know they were.
Look at that. And that was a real short presentation.
Yes, it sure was.
Let us know what you think. We can't wait to see your reviews, hear your reviews. We're not done. We've got a bit of eating to do on the way next.